Hey, what's up? Matt Wyatt here, and it's been a while. Welcome back to me, and Happy New Year to you. And good thing for us, we still got football to watch. And on the college slate, the national title game, Clemson versus Alabama. But before we look ahead, let's look back, do a little film study. Here it is, Alabama, Oklahoma. A lot of scoring plays, a lot of offense, primarily an offensive focus on this video. But let's take a look at how Alabama jumped out ahead the way they did and the way Oklahoma came back and got in it later on. Here we go. In first play of the game, they're going to RPO and hit that slant backside. A little motion from the tight end. Fake it, flip it, throw it perfectly. Let's take a look at it before we see the whole play. I think it's a pre-snap deal where the motion here, the tight end coming back, and he's going to see the movement up with that safety, this going back, where he feels I'm going to have a clear throwing lane here because it's RPO. Other thing pre-snap, 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, 7 in the box. So again, an indication that somebody's going to give you a throwing lane here if they hang in the box. Here they do, everybody's up, sees that, pulls it, and now coming backside. Now when they showed you the behind angle, you can kind of see what the quarterback's seeing. It's not a clear throwing lane, and it's just trusting. Right here, he's got people in his face, knowing that it's open, and sensing I can get it in there before that safety comes over backside and makes a play, and he does. Here's a man-to-man opportunity on the goal line. He's going to have 7 blockers, 6 linemen and a back, so he's got 7 blockers. They're going to bring 7 and just spy him with 1 backside defender. Otherwise, it's straight man-to-man up there on the play side. Look at the route that he gets, 2 underneath that go back out, throw the up top. Great catch. Design of the route. Again, it's against man-to-man, so third man inside is going to run on top to the back pylon or the corner. The other 2 are slant action back to the sideline to try to get that first down. They're the underneath option if you don't get man-to-man to move the chains. You do get man-to-man. For that reason, they're stuck, and so you just got to beat one guy. And again, it's just one-on-one football. The receiver makes a play. Here they're going to speed motion the back out there as a safety valve. A little combo vertical and underneath route. You get zone, you can go underneath and get a first down. Get man-to-man, you go up top. And you see what they do. Kind of move the defense around. You get the vertical you want, and the safety can't get over there in time. Really good throw. Real quick, a couple things of how that works. You can see the route again. They only need 4 yards. And if you were to get some combination of underneath here and a soft corner, then the slant is going to come into play to give you the first down. Also, if they were to drop and not cover the back, you've seen that a bunch of times. They'll swing it out there and let the back make the first down. But with the motion pre-snap, they're going to see the linebacker run to the back. It brings another into the throwing lane. Right here as he reads it, look where his eyes are. He's looking this side of the field. I think he already knows, but you're going to get a linebacker dropping in your throwing lane at a slant, take that away. So now it's a matter of, can the one-on-one vertical win? And you throw him open. Safety was lined up back there, single high safety, trying to make a play on the ball. And it's just thrown where his guy can make a play and before the safety can get there. So really good ball placement. There you see the route. Slant runs into the linebacker underneath. He's already got his mind made up. Tendency right here for most guys is going to be able to throw this ball way out to the sideline. Instead, though, he kind of leaves it inside on the numbers and trusts his guy. Here they get the back open for a touchdown. Motion and kind of rub against the linebacker. Back's going to come open in the flat, and that's who they were able to get the ball to. You see him there trying to kind of rub off the linebacker, create some space, and now you got to run him down, and he lowers his head and runs over a guy at the 5. Again, though, you go back and look, and you can see how it develops. Essentially what they do, it's a 3-down look here on 3rd and 6, but the call is going to match them up in man with a free safety down the field. So this linebacker is responsible for that back. Here they're responsible, and here they're responsible in man-to-man coverage responsibility on 3rd down. So the first man line scrimmage is going to get deep, run him out of there. Now outside receiver is going to come in here. He doesn't even really touch him, but he's just kind of in the way of the linebacker where he can't free release out here to the flat to cover this running back. And that creates the space for you to get him the football. Also, watch the outside corner who was covering the guy who's running the rub route. Watch him turn. And so right now, he's got to give it all he's got to get there and try to help. If he and a teammate get there, maybe they can keep him out of the end zone. Instead, he's kind of loafing. He's almost running like he doesn't really want to get there, and his teammate gets plowed. Here's Oklahoma going to get him with a little delay play action at the tight end, blocking delays out in the route, get him lost in the coverage, and then get a block downfield. Huge play. You see it from behind, you can tell that for linebackers, there's always a concern of this guy coming out play action and running the football because he's so fast. So if you look right there, number 30, linebacker, turned his head to go find somebody behind, but he's getting out this way in the coverage because the quarterback's rolling this way. You got another defender who's running this way to try to find somebody. Meanwhile, the delay from the tight end slips him out backside. So it's a really good design to kind of use the pursuit of the defense against them, and you get the big block down. Watch Oklahoma pull both the backside guard and tackle around and lead in front of the back, get them a first down on 2nd and 2. Could have been a big play. You go back and look at formationally, it's really set up well for them. 4 down, the middle or inside of the defense is kind of spread out because the formation's back to the field. What you get is 2 linebackers and a corner walked in here. And so you're going to have a lineman on a corner when it actually develops. So everybody blocks down, which is easy. You're going to leverage that and pull these guys around. And the key here, too, is the up back, tight end H-back. Instead of trying to reach a guy on his shoulder, all he's got to do is get all the way back here to the backside where he's already got leverage. He's bypassing this linebacker, and the corner's out here, and that's the 2 that these big linemen are going to pick up when they come around. Now you got hat on a hat with a hole for him to run through for the first down. Blocked really nicely on 2nd and 2. It's just an incredible play right here by the quarterback to feel it and throw it. Play action, step up, he's going to run, and then launch it to know I've got a guy behind the defense. When you look at it from behind, they're bringing pressure, over here to the edge. It's not like a naked boot. It's just, waggle because they're going to have a blocker coming across. But right here, this is impressive. His eyes are downfield, looking at the safety. I got a guy that's going to run behind him. Still, though, he's going to feel this pressure, but he's such a good athlete, not really worried about it. Turn on the jets. I may have to run in the last minute, feel it, knowing you can run and make yards, but to just sense, okay, he's behind him, and turn it loose for the big play. Perfect throw. Great play. Slants on the goal line. That's Alabama's thing. This, they get it out of an RPO look, read it, backside, pull it, and throw it. A couple things that you can take a look at to kind of see how it's designed. Obviously, you got 6 blockers on the line of scrimmage, a chance to give it to the running back depending on what the defense does. You'll notice backside, they're blocking run. There's no route built into the backside there for those receivers. You see blocking here in case it's a give. So if you go back to see what he's reading, again, I think you've got several things. First of all, pre-snap, noticing that it's straight man across, 4 down linemen, 3 backers, and another defender walked up in there. So you've got 8 in the box, nobody back. Looks like man-to-man, so that's pre-snap. So then he goes through the read progression. He's reading that edge over here. So they've got 1 over the tight end and 2. So because of that, going to pull it. And also because he's doing what he's supposed to, he's not peeking, he's looking. That's going to hold them kind of right there in the middle of the field as they see that run action going that way to make sure that he's got that throwing lane to the slant back here to drive it in their backside, which he does. Flip his head, get it out on time, touchdown. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that breakdown. Fun to do. It's also fun to look ahead at Alabama's matchup with Clemson. Got that video coming for you later. And also a breakdown of the 4 touchdowns in the game for Clemson against Notre Dame. That's coming up as well. Thanks for watching. As always, thanks to Renaissance Bank for sponsoring these videos. They love SEC football just as much as we do. So let them know about it over at RenaissanceNation.com. Tell them I sent you. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.